This video is a little overdue. So let me start from the beginning. Last April, I traded in my Jeep and I bought a van. I had wanted one for years, but the whole process of building one and living in one felt so daunting, so I kept putting it off. But after a few life changes, I decided to go through with it and start the process. And process is a very light way of putting it. You'll notice a few updates to the exterior. A new paint job, new ladder, new roof rack, an awning, and enough windows to make it feel like I'm always outside. So some van dwellers prefer the stealth look, which kind of includes keeping your windows to a minimum to blend in on the street and look more like a work vehicle. That felt a little too claustrophobic for me, so my solution was to put as many windows in as possible to get all the natural light that I could. And so far, I'm loving it. So this is probably my favorite feature I've built in here so far, my dining table. When I'm in here during the day, I can just work or eat when I want to, and when I get tired, I can just turn it into a bed. You'll notice a few things are missing, but that's because I'm still working on it. I have the wet bath right here, which is my shower and toilet. I have the kitchen right there, and I've already finished the bed and the table, and the electric features are all wired in, ready to go. So it's about 75% there, but there's some features left that I have to finish. Speaking of electrical, that was the most intense part of the build. I had zero knowledge of batteries or wiring or how to put it all together, but thankfully there's a lot of resources out there on the internet to teach myself how to do it. And I can link those down below if you guys ever need help with yours. I know it's not the most aesthetically pleasing right now, but I'm currently fixing it up. But it is running the way it should be, so that's good. So I know this wasn't as much of a van tour as it was an overview, but I kind of feel like every part of the build deserves its own video because it's such an intense process. I'll put links below to parts that I used for my own build, so you can click through them and try to build up your own inventory, or if you're making your own van right now. I'm far from an expert on any of this, but I'm learning as I go, and I'm trying to share any knowledge I can along the way. It's been such a rewarding process and the biggest learning experience of my entire life, and it's so cool to have friends and family supporting me along the way and just being interested in what I'm doing. And for any future van videos, feel free to comment below on any parts you'd like to see specifics of, whether it's the electric build out, the plumbing that I'm about to start on, even down to like the walls, because I know things like studs and trying to find the right screws and bolts to put into the walls and the metal is just, it's a very intense process, and everyone can do it their own way, and there's a million ways to do it. But if you're interested to see it just like the way I did, then I'll share what I can. And of course, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to. I'm just gonna keep making videos and see where this goes. See you later.